starting to think buying a couple of those brake brackets would have been pretty easy. I mean, we wouldn't have had the fun we've had today, Hunter.
We hope that you guys are having an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. Just wanted to let you guys know that for Black Friday, if you go to thefabrats.com, select items are 15% off.
We ever done 15%?
No. So this is a great time to get your loved one some Fab Rats gear this holiday season. And because you guys have been asking about these shirts for a long time now. These were limited edition, but we brought them back.
Check that out.
So if you guys haven't got some of your army green shirts yet, now's the time to do it.
Remember, go to thefabrats.com so you're not buying Chinese stuff.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Friday morning, and we're gonna work on Jace's truck. Jace is at school. He'll be home shortly. I got Land here helping me today. Hunter's running the camera. This truck's coming to a close. We're getting close on it. Basically, little stuff. I got brakes to build. We're gonna build the mounts for the back brakes and just little weld here or there kind of things, and get the Oris set to ride height, and then we can take this thing for a test drive. So with any luck, the next couple of times we're working on it, we drive this truck. So let's get going. All right, so we're gonna build us some rear brake brackets. I know you can buy these things, honestly, as easy as they are to build. We like using the square body Chevy calipers, 2-wheel drive, mid-70s calipers, just because they're easy and they work good. We'll get this traced out. This is a pattern that I've had forever, basically. Built this pattern a long time ago, and we're gonna transfer it into the arc droid, and we'll have it forever. We'll build our own forever. I gotta go get a center punch and punch those. I just erased what I did. Let's make sparks. Stupid handy. Now that we have this in the machine, next time I have to cut these, it's gonna take as long as it took to cut that. Now that it's all spaced out and the pattern's built. Let's go see if this fits. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Sorry about that. That was like perfectly in the right spot at the wrong time. Ooh, someone didn't cut that. I gotta grind a little on it. That's better than being too big, right? Should have made it cut on the outside of the line there. All right, we got these ground up now. They officially slide on there and do the things that they need to do. All right, now we gotta drill them. Tap them to that size right there. So we'll get that done. See what happens. Brake brackets are just about built. That doesn't line up real great. Well, we were really close there, Clark. And then we weren't. One fits really good.
Well, you can just waller that out either, right? Because you have
No.
threads.
It's threads. We're putting all this stuff together. I didn't bore you with my fix for my holes being off, but I'll show you. I cut it in half, stretched it out a half a hole, put it back together. Is it right? It's right enough. It's gonna be just fine. I have complete faith that it's gonna stop when you push on the brake pedal, which is all you can really ask for brakes, right, Hunter?
Yeah.
I mean, all you can ask out of them is that they work.
You don't know if they're gonna work, but that's all you can ask.
They're gonna work.
You don't know if they're gonna work, but you can ask for them to.
I know they're gonna work. Just like I know the sun's gonna come up in the morning.
The odds of the sun coming up are a lot higher than
my brakes working.
Yeah.
We're ready to do some welding. Okay. These calipers are off of like a 99 to 2006 Chevy truck. And I have hopes that they're gonna work. Oh yeah. This is good. This is all good stuff, Hunter. Is it just me or does that look like it's not gonna bottom out?
It's not going to.
All right, so what I'm doing right now is we're gonna try to center this onto here. We're gonna do it with air pressure. I want it to set with this straight up vertical so it'll bleed. We're gonna take some cardboard and put around the top of this to space it up off of there so nothing rubs. And then we'll go ahead and just weld that thing inside. Sound easy?
Yeah.
It's because it is. You got a salad?
I did.
Oh.
Perfect.
All right, so this is to keep everything from rubbing underneath. So we're gonna ease it back. We're gonna give it a little, oh yeah, this is gonna do it. We'll get this one set where we want, then we'll put a degree on it, probably on that angle right there, and set the other side exactly like it. Basically at that point, life's good. We'll get a welding helmet on and we'll lock it in tight and I'll tack weld it and then we'll spin it, make sure it's free. All right, Lan, come here. I need you to run this air. All right, let her off. Okay, if we did this right, look at that. It's good, my friend. I'm gonna weld that in a little better, then we'll pull it off and weld it all the way up. And we'll do the other side. All right. Well, it doesn't hit the spring. She is welded on. You're home from school, huh? Cool. All right, one rear brake is done. What does it need to be?
30.6.
Okay. She should pull that off of there and we'll spin it, make sure it spins. I'm starting to think buying a couple of those brake brackets would have been pretty easy. I mean, we wouldn't have had the fun we've had today. Oh yeah, right. We haven't had any fun, have we?
It might have been funny.
I can think of a list of stuff that's funner than what we are currently doing here. I'll weld that back. Okay, now we got the clearance we need. We'll pull it back apart, finish weld it, and then put brake lines on it, and we're done with the brakes. Okay, we pretty much got the brakes built on the back of this. We got to build some hoses and get that done, but the hard part's handled. We have got stuff on.
Should.
If we did our stuff right.
Gotta get lower so I can. Yahtzee.
Drop the lug nut. Oh, Landon's got it over here.
I like. It's coming. Okay. See how long it takes.
It won't ever look like blueberries.
It better not.
It won't.
Basically, that's a good sign. All right, we're gonna let it down and right there. I need that. Land, grab a crescent wrench and a 3/8 wrench. We need this line right here, and then we can go ahead and just build some new brake lines out, and the brakes are basically whipped at that point. Okay, now we just gotta build all the lines. That's gonna be a little short when we add 4 inches to this, isn't it?
It's gonna be tight.
Yeah. Land, take this line out right here, undo it, and then we'll have to cut it off. Then we gotta take this line out of here, put it on, flare it, put it on that one, so that we're bypassing this thing. We don't need that in this truck. And then we'll build all new lines across here and tie them all into this little doodad. I wonder if we want that bent, setting like that. That'd be better probably. So we have to put 4-inch blocks in this to lower the rear end. We may wait to finalize this setup until, because we don't want it to stretch brake line. Man, I'm impressed. I did better than I expected, Hunter.
That was good.
For just winging that. I mean, we've only been working on these 2 little brackets for like 8 hours now. Still a win.
That is a gap weld. She's gapping it though.
What's it look like?
Hey, we're gapping.
Oh yeah, good job.
Just 10 more
get
inches to go.
You'll get it. Well, they're on.
Put it in.
Cut some fenders.
Fell off and hit me in the nose.
Better you than me, I always say.
But I got the little thing off.
Good job. Good job.
Yahtzee.
That's it.
It's gappaged.
I like it. All right, let's have a little competition. You weld down that side, I'll weld down that side. Let's see who makes a prettier bead. The root's in there, put the cap weld on it. You want it down or up or what?
I don't care.
The what? You say the truck, you put it where you want it.
It's fine where it's at.
Okay, get it up. Make your mind up, because I'm about to whip you.
Can't really see. I'll go lefty. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Give me that welder. Give me that welder. All right, we're gonna leave the judging up to the audience.
No.
All right, let's do this, Jace.
Couldn't see what I was doing. Line the hole longer.
You can weld these other 2 in. Weld this side and that side.
I'll make these ones look.
You gotta put your other hand up there to stabilize it. So when you're welding, hold it so that this isn't shaking. That's what your deal is. You're shaking too much. Why couldn't you see?
It's dark.
Got your contacts in?
Nope. No respond.
No wonder he can't see.
Hey.
When you're a welder, seeing's everything. All right, so Landon wants in on the competition.
I give up with this competition.
Dude, you can't see at all. I can see that. You're not welding the gap there, bud. You're on the side of her.
I know. Where's some gloves? How confident are you?
Fairly confident.
You can't see.
He's usually pretty good welder. He's struggling on it today. Maybe he's gonna get her dialed here, but will Landon slip in for the win? Let's see it.
It's still terrible.
Yeah, it is. You're moving way too fast. See that? You're going back and forth. You need to just calm down it and backing up. You're moving all over. Let's see it, lad. Whip him.
Did you let the truck down a little?
Are you saying you're short on one end?
Yes.
Don't let her down.
Yes, I am.
I'm shorter than he is.
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good.
He took it. There, well, the top part. I don't know.
I think you've beat Jace.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think you beat
it,
Jace.
There's something I beat Jace
Let
at.
me get a flashlight.
Let me explain this. See that big gap? Yeah. You're gonna want to root pass it. So you just right straight down it. None of this back and forth. I want you just to come straight down it and fill the bottom of that. Then you're gonna come back and you're gonna fill the top of that. Then you're gonna come back and tie the top of this together. He just left before I even got to explain it.
Grabbing a screwdriver. That's just making me.
There's no slag in there. This is a MIG welder. That wire is filler. Leave it. It'll fill. The light dead?
No, I got it.
Let me just show you. This is what I want. Put your helmet down.
Well, I know what you're saying.
I want you to hold your welder on an angle like this. And just weld straight in the middle of it. That's what it's gonna look like, clear across, okay? I want you pushing it.
Pushing it?
Yes, because gas is coming out of it. I want you forcing that down in the wire. I want you to push it across here. That looks good. Yeah, that's a good root pass. Okay, now you're gonna fill it, but not clear full. Now you're gonna start tying the sides together, and then your final one will fill it clear up, and we'll grind it smooth. Push it. There you go. Hey, let's tip your welder up like this. Okay, now once you start welding and go, you're gonna look behind this tip to see. You're gonna tip your head back here, and you're gonna see that puddle back here on the back side of this getting formed, okay? Because if you're looking up here, this is all blocking it, you can't see it. Look at it from behind as you're welding it. Keep that tipped up. Yeah. No, that's it. Here, take one of these. Which side you resting it on? This side?
This side.
Put her over there. There you go. Oh, go grab the end, Lance. Look down in there.
What are you doing? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So basically, I was looking over here, and my good old neighbor JD, he brought me an apple. He's a good guy. Let's go shoot this. While Jace is working, we're playing. Okay.
Holy crap! That went over that's over the river.
Oh yeah, by far.
So JD gives you apples and you shoot them at his house.
Sorry, JD. All right, Jace got this all welded in, nice and flat. As soon as she cools down, we can mount the winch back on it. You need to weld this hole up right here. That was the air fitting, and it's in the way now. We got to move it. So go ahead, weld that up. Make sure it doesn't leak. And before you tighten any of them, get them all started. Ask me why I know that.
Hunter, you may have small enough fingers to fit up here and tighten this. Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Now I see why doctors like those roller chairs so much. They just cruise around. Got him. Well, doesn't look like we've done a heck of a lot today, does it? But we have. It's basically almost got brakes. The winch, everything's welded up. There is nothing that's on this truck that hasn't been finish welded at this point. Nope, I lied. The Ori mounts haven't. But by tonight, they will have be. Will have be? Doesn't sound quite right.
We'll have Ben.
Right, we'll have been welded up. That's why we keep you around for grammar stuff. Huh?
I was in speech till 7th grade. I'm not even lying.
So we're gaining. We'll finish this up in a little while. But Hunter, he's out of here. He's got some deer hunting to go do. So Jace and I will keep plugging on. We'll get it done. All right, Jace and I have been hitting this thing pretty hard for the last couple hours. We got Ori mounts welded in. We didn't bore you with it because it's just finished welding. He's making some little brackets, and we'll finish this side and get it done. Then basically we set it down, air the Oris up to 4 inches, 3.5 inches of chrome showing, and we can put some brake lines on it. We may have it to where you could drive it a little bit tonight, so we'll see how things go.
Took over my dad's job and I finished putting all the shocks in it. The shocks are in, mounted, welded in. Now we just gotta put some nitrogen in them, set it to ride height, and she's mint. Mint.
It's time to put some nitrogen in these Oris. We're gonna start out, we're gonna put 90 pounds in the bottom side and then lift her up to 3.5 inches of chrome showing, so we'll see what happens. We are currently in the works. We're building our own rig to fill this up. My buddy Scott with the hosers, he's been working on it for a while. It's dang close. We're gonna show it to you guys very soon. It's gonna be super user-friendly. It's got a handle on it. We're gonna make a single and a double so I can keep one in my rig with me. It'll be in the tow truck with a small bottle, so if someone has a failure, I'll be able to air shocks up and fix stuff on the trail. So you guys will be able to own your own Fab Rats nitrogen charge system here before very long. This one's just not very user-friendly. All right, pull these off. It's 90 in the bottoms, and then we'll set ride height on this thing. You excited, Jace?
Oh yeah.
See what
see what it looks like.
We're gonna equalize the pressure. Okay, going up.
A little bit more.
Oops, too much. All right, bumped her a little much. That's easy fix. All right, we'll mark this. Oh, it's pretty close.
Inch.
Yeah, I'm an inch high. We'll sink her down to there. So, we just gotta open those. Watch that mark over there for me. Coming down.
Looks like it. Right there. That is it.
That's the spot. One step closer, my friend.
She's ride height in the front.
In the front, we just gotta fix the back. Knew we were gonna end up doing that. Parts aren't here yet.
That looks good though.
Jason's put in some hours on his truck today. She's way closer. Setting on all fours. It's minus the rear brake line across the rear end. I gotta build that. Then the brakes will work, and then it's a test drive, really. I mean, it's squatting right now. We do not want Whistling Diesel to come to the shop right now because he would grind this truck. We don't want that, so we've got some blocks coming. We'll fix the back. Probably build a stinger to keep the rear leaf springs alive in this thing because it'll axle wrap them to death. We know that. But one step closer to running, driving. Jay's selling the Corvette and driving a cool truck instead of a...
What do you mean? The car's cool.
Yeah. So, hey, thanks for watching.